Hello and welcome to Film Domain. If you've been surfing the web recently, then you have probably seen mention of today's topic, the newest addition to the Marvel movie collection, Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse.
It can get weirder.
Before we get started, thank you for checking out Film Domain. And be sure to subscribe and share this channel to help us grow. And check out Game Domain for our game-related content. Today we'll talk about how this iteration of Spider-Man movie is unlike anything we have seen from the character before. Now, let's swing into it. The most prominent introduction is the on-screen debut of Miles Morales, a black Latino teenager living in Brooklyn. Miles Morales has been a longtime favorite of avid comic readers, and fans were excited to see him and other members of the Spider-Verse come to the big screen. Other web slingers include Spider-Woman Gwen Stacy, Spider-Man Noir, Penny Parker in her SPDR suit, and everyone's most memorable cartoon favorite, Peter Porker. Along with this appearance of many of the classics, the film also brought many of the villains we've come to love to the big screen. The film's primary antagonist, Wilson Fisk, Kingpin, employs other villains to ensure the success of his super collider, his door to other dimensions. Norman Osborn, Green Goblin, Olivia Octavius, Doc Ock, McDonald Gargan, Scorpion, and the admittedly most impactful villain of the film, Aaron Davis, Prowler, hunts Miles and his cohorts across New York City in order to prevent them from stopping Kingpin and his plan to open the portal to alternate dimensions. A plan that is described in film as being the way to open a black hole beneath New York.
Okay.
As a multitude of spiders invade New York City, Miles learns from the best what it takes to be a true hero. The artwork of the film is also one that Sony hopes to patent for its future as very reminiscent of the classic comic book style. The world built around our hero and his friends is one of vibrant color and incredible design. The artwork and graphic design of this film is nothing less than a visual masterpiece, unlike anything Marvel has produced before. The introduction of a multitude of dimensions where almost anything is possible lends itself to a variety of outcomes and artistic capabilities. The artwork of this film is made to be intentionally disruptive to stick with the panel art and style of the old 70s comics. One of the greatest parts of the film is the extensive artist list who contributed to the original album that gave this film its musical brilliance, featuring a powerhouse of top musicians. The soundtrack of Into the Spider-Verse is a one-of-a-kind musical experience that fits the narrative and the characters in a way that no superhero movie has done before, including Post Malone, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, XXXTentacion, and Jaden Smith. The music that illustrates the world of Miles Morales is just another addition that makes this film so unique. Not to mention the in-film Christmas album that Spider-Man recorded himself. Believe it or not, the Spider-Man Christmas is not only real, but streamable on Spotify. Spider-Man has had a long run as the years have gone on in the film industry. 15 years ago, we got our first look at Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, followed by 2 sequels that gave us Doc Ock, Sandman, and our first iteration of Venom. Needless to say, 2007 Eddie Brock is miles away from the Tom Hardy Venom released this past year. Even so, Spider-Man in conjunction with Sony has given it more reboots than almost any other mainstream series to date. Rebooted in 2012 with Andrew Garfield as our red and blue hero, and featuring Crocodile and Gwen Stacy. The Amazing Spider-Man was a new venture in the cinematic life of this time-honored public defender, given a sequel 2 years later that marked the end of Garfield's tenure as well as the death of Gwen Stacy. Spoilers. It seemed as though we may never get a Spider-Man to tag along with our growing Marvel Cinematic Universe. However, in 2016, we got a look at our newest adaptation in the Captain America debut of Tom Holland. With his first solo exhibition into the Marvel Cinematic Universe in 2017, and the next coming later this year, Spider-Man is one character we will never get tired of.
You're the Spider-Man.
Thanks everyone for tuning into this video here on Film Domain. Let us know down in the comments below what you thought of today's video. And also tell us what you think of the movie. Make sure that you leave a like on this video and subscribe to Film Domain and our main channel Game Domain as well. Be sure to please share our channel in any way you can to help us grow so we can spread our content to more people. Also, please join our Discord, which is down in the description below. That Discord is going to be our hub for everything Game Domain and Film Domain. And you guys are all welcome to join and talk about all of your film and gaming passions and interests. We hope to see you there. Once again, thanks for watching Film Domain, and stay tuned for more great content.